Hey guys, RetRose YT here with you, and I had so much fun last night playing retro games that I'm actually going to be streaming another one today. Now I only have till 4 because at that point I have to I have to start streaming my Sims, but I thought for a little while I'd do this because it was so much fun last night. Brendan, I'm ready. So here we go. I figured last night we did another classic. We did Super Mario Brothers, which was a blast. So I figured we'd go to the original classic, and honestly I think this is the first one I played on the Atari, if I'm remembering correctly. And it, of course, is Mrs. Pac-Man. Well, I played the original Pac-Man first, but Mrs. Pac-Man was my favorite. And this is a kid for you. The reason that I liked this one the best was because it has the pizza in it. In Mrs. Pac-Man, a pizza is one of the things that you can get in the middle, the very middle of the board as one of your buff-ups. Oh! I died. And I just thought it was really cute, the little girly Pac-Man with the bow. So this was my favorite. Britton, how are things sounding in there? Britton? They trapped me, that wasn't fair. Okay guys, are you hearing me okay? Last night when I was playing, I was told that my music was too loud, so I had to turn it down. Now I haven't messed with my my volume or anything since last night, so I'm hoping you can hear me okay. Now again, I reiterate after last night failing on a number of levels and getting stuck on 6-4 of Mario, that just because I like these doesn't mean I'm great at them. So don't expect me to be amazing. And it's also been many years since I played this one. And like all of the original Atari arcade games, these things are super duper addictive. So, yeah, I'm not doing so great, am I? Hold on half a second here. I forgot to turn my my chat on. Twitch. There you are. Yeah, I hope live. There we go. Britton, I'm waiting on you.
I'm sorry.
Okay. Alright, sorry guys. Here we go again. Maybe this time I can get past the second level. Anyway, I call these like old classics. I call them RetRose revisits because we're basically revisiting a true classic. So this is my well, it's on Twitch, it's my second revisit. I'd already talked to you about playing Mario last night. Okay. Thank you. So anyway, this is my second Twitch revisit. Whoa, get those. Oh dear. Oh! I was doing great, and as soon as I got my one up, I died. But that's okay, because I think I'm about to pass a level. Hopefully. Yes. Hey, I passed that a lot quicker this time too, guys. Let's see how far I can go. And I mention this, I think, just about every Twitch stream I do, that I have a terrible short-term memory, but I have a really good long-term memory. So for me, it's just kind of natural to want to go back to the memories that I have as a child. And video games was a big part of that. It's just something that my brother and I... Well, my brother had a short video game period, but I particularly love to do. And I love going back to those memories of being with my brother and my sister and just hanging out and playing games. This is hard, man. I think the difficulty is actually set to hard, which kind of stinks. Whoops. I wish I could set it to easy. Yeah, but I don't think it is actually the original arcade version, which they say is hard. It's hard, but I think, if I'm remembering correctly, in the original arcade version, the ghost could never trap you. Hey, I made it past level 2. The ghost would always, you'd always have some kind of way out. Oh, cute. They meet. Let's go a little cutscene. Aww, true love. Third level. Oh. Yeah, I'm not near any of them. Oh, wait, go back there. I don't want one single little pellet to be why I don't pass the level. Hey, look, an orange. I'm not worried about... Come here! The ghost so much right now. Or is that a pumpkin? I can't tell. It's either a oh, see, they trapped me! In the original arcade version, they didn't do that. Alright, here we go. Yeah, last night I had a blast. I had 2 people come in to chat, and we were just chatting away and playing games. It was so much fun. So I'm hoping to get some company here soon. Really, to me, that's what video games are, the reason that they're so much fun. You just pick one that you get to play and chat with people. I was gonna get the cherry there, but then the ghost got me. Whoa! And they trapped me again. See, I call bullcrap. They say it's the original version, which is hard, but they're not giving me a way out. That looks like a delicious cherry. Plus there's ghosts so that I can eat in there. That one I couldn't. Pinky almost got me. Okay. Relax, guys. I'm not really that worried about you. I just want to pass the level. If you get in the way, then you can go ahead and worry, but... Alright! Is this the 4th board? Might be. I'm getting better, guys. I remember I had this on, I think it was the original Game Boy. The very first one. And my sister and I, this is one that my sister would play. Now my sister, she played sometimes, but she definitely wasn't as into games as I was. But certain games like this one, she would pick up and play and really get into. So yeah, this one she loved. She, my sister and I for a little while had a ritual that, after school, was it junior high? I'm trying to remember what grade it was. It might have been junior high or high school. She and I would sit down after school, and we would play video games together. The one I remember us playing the most was Mario 3. Because that was one of the only games we had for our Nintendo. So, oh, cutscene. Last time they met, this time... I missed it, I missed what it said. But probably something like they fell in love. Anyway, I'm happy that I'm doing so much better. Woo! Precious memories. How linger. I get copyrighted. I'm getting much better as I go, guys. Whoa! No, I wanted that orange. Dang it, you guys. Go away, ghosts! Oh no, they're gonna trap me again. Yeah. Oh. Oh, I paused, and actually she turned the other way, didn't she? Pinky. So maybe I could have gone there. That's my last one. I don't want to use it again unless I absolutely have to. Yes, I got the pumpkin. Let's see how far I can get here. Oh, I got him trailing me now. Haha! Trail me, and I shall eat thee! Okay. I'm real close now, guys. Ooh, that wasn't fair. That so wasn't fair. Was that my last man? Dang it. Alright, here we go again. We'll see how far I get. this is so much fun. I mean, I was in the early 80s when I was a little kid, when I was born. And I think I was just a little late. Was I? I don't know. But there was an arcade era where you would literally go to the arcade and play games. I don't know if that was the 70s. I'm thinking it might have been the 70s. So I was just a little late for that. Whoa. But, you know, just like you go to a Saturday and spend all day playing video games. One of those days. Those are days that just are so much fun. And it was innocent fun, you know, because you were a kid. So you didn't have all the, you know, oh, that was dumb. You know, you just didn't, there were so many things you didn't have to worry about when you were a kid. And I love remembering my childhood. I had a very difficult childhood, actually, ironically, but I really like holding on to those good minutes. Hey, I'm doing really good this time. What is this, level 6? I really like holding on to the really good childhood memories. I feel like I lost my innocence too young, and this kind of takes me back to the time when I still had my innocence, or at least a little bit of it. Oh dear, that was, whoa, very, very risky going up there. I almost paid for it. Oh yeah, you guys are gonna come after me like that? You're gonna be that way? Well, guess what? Haha! I shall eat the... Ooh, I got all 4 of them. Did you guys see that? 1,600 points. It's fine? Are you sure it's not too loud? Okay. Hey, you know what? Now that I'm watching it, I think maybe these ghosts are giving me a way out, and I'm just not always catching it. So maybe they are telling the truth that this is, arcade quality. Ooh. Do any of you guys remember playing these games? You know what's funny? Whoa. My, obviously, whoa. My, channel name is RetRose. And because it's RetRose, I do love these retro games, so I always need to, I'm doing really well. Make sure that I have, I thought they already met. Anyway, have a retro channel going, retro playthrough going. This is my first, these RetRose revisits are my, first set of retro games on Twitch. Oh yeah, I got a 1-up. Awesome. Just don't want to use that until I actually have to. Sorry. I'm sort of concentrating a little bit. Yeah, these are my first retro playthroughs here, and honestly, so far, I've gotten a lot of people have been very receptive to the old games, so I'm very excited about that. I love that people love retro stuff. Ooh, oh, that stunk. Okay, here we go. Oh boy. Now, I always have some kind of retro playlist going, or playthrough. That's the goal. Now that I got my first one up, I'm happy about that. And the same is true of, oh man. Oh, I was doing so good that time, look at that. Ugh. Anyway, I'm always got to do doing something retro is the goal. My Twitch account is just so new that this is the first one I got up. And I also, though, as you can probably tell, I love The Sims 4, I love Stardew Valley, and I'm going to be streaming both of those later today. But, I'd love to have my retro streams here too. Now, on YouTube, the first retro playlist that I did was a game called Quest for Glory, which, if you haven't heard of it, it's one of the first fantasy role-playing games for the PC. We had a computer back in the day, and we had 2 games that we would play on it. We would play Quest for Glory, and we also had Bobble on it, which I haven't played on here yet, but I totally plan to. Sorry. I plan to play Bobble. If you guys don't know what that is, it's a really cute little game. It has 2 little dinosaurs, and they go around and they put their enemies in bubbles, and then once the enemies are in bubbles, you have to pop the bubbles, and that's how you kill the enemies. It's really cute. But it was that game and Quest for Glory, and those were the only 2 games we had for the computer at that time. Which, you know, like I said, it was a long time ago. Computers, it was the very beginning of where computers were actually available in households. Because before that, they were huge machines that took up entire rooms. So the 80s was really the beginning of where you could start to bring in these arcade games into your house. So yeah, oh boy. A lot of ghosties this time. Yeah, I don't want to get that until I absolutely have to, but they look like they're pursuing me pretty good. Yeah, I know points-wise it'll get me lives if I... Shoot. Oh! I was hoping I could get over there in time. Boy, they're getting aggressive, man. I think they start getting more aggressive the further you get. Like, if they know you only have a few pellets left, I think they go after you more. They meet. Oh, that's right. They met in the last... the last game. I actually remember when I was really little, I had a... Not really little, I'm talking like 3 or 4 years old. They had a... Now, if you were in the 80s, there were 2 things that you got. If you were a movie, you got 2 things. You got a cartoon, and you got a cereal. That was just the way it worked. But, one of my favorite cartoons to watch was the old Pac-Man cartoon. Yeah, I got an extra man. Oh my goodness, it was terrible. I actually recently watched, I think it was the Christmas special from the from the original Pac-Man cartoon. Oh my goodness, it was hilarious. But when I was a little kid, that was one of the things I liked to watch, was the old Pac-Man cartoon. And of course, there's Pac-Man cereal. So, yeah, it was great. And there was a strawberry shortcake cereal. Smurfs. Smurfs was a huge thing. I love the Smurfs. I still like the Smurfs. I still watch it. Not the new Smurfs. I didn't like the new Smurfs. When I say new, I mean the 2000s Smurf movie that came out. What? Ah. I was right there about to pass the level. That sucks. Anyway, Smurfs were big. Strawberry shortcake. My Little Ponies. What else? Rainbow Bright. At least for me. My sister wasn't into that one, but I was into Rainbow Bright. Ghostbusters movie came out, so naturally they had a cartoon and a cereal. Mr. T and the A-Team was a huge deal. Oops. Up, lady, up. Yeah. Love the 80s. I am a retro 80s girl. Big short. Big time. Big short. Big time. Yeah, you guys let me get through here. I really need to eat ya. I need the points. Okay, I'm almost about to pass this level. If I can successfully evade these ghosts, I'm gonna pass the level, yay! Whoa, dear, I might have screwed it for myself. There we go! Woo! Hey, if any of you guys are watching here, I see there's 2 viewers. Hey, give me a shout out, man, in chat. I'd love to hear from you. You can tell me what you know about the 80s or what you remember about the 80s. Actually, the 2 dudes I was hanging out with last night when I was playing Mario Brothers, I believe were pretty young guys, but they do Super Mario speedruns, which is extremely impressive to me. I mean, you get down to the millisecond with those, and I would never be able to do that, so I have my hat's off to them. I have all the respect in the world for them. It was Mr. Cheeseman, and I couldn't pronounce the other one's name. It was Ao, something like that. Anyway, they're cool dudes. I hope they come back to watch sometime. They okay, now that time they definitely trapped me, and they're not supposed to be able to do that in the original arcade. So, yeah, they're not entirely playing by the rules here. You're gonna make it hard, but not impossible. Alright, I'm about to pass the board. Again. Oh! I wanted to eat him. I passed the board before I could. They meet. Let's see how far I can get this time. I think I laid it to, like, level, or board 6 last time? Something like that. So let's see how we go here. This game. Yeah, I mean, I knew I would have fun playing these old arcade games, these retro games, but last night I had a lot more fun than I was expecting to have. I know that sounds funny. I knew it would be fun, but... And it's cool. It's just so much more fun when I have people to chat with, too, while I'm playing. Even though I don't play very good when I'm chatting. It's just so much more fun. Because I'm such a new channel, you know, I don't have a lot of people to chat with yet, a lot of viewers yet, but I'm working on it. I got 4 followers, and I know at least 2 of them will chat. No, 3 of them. 3 out of the 4 will come into chat and talk. The other one is my son, and he, I mean, he doesn't dislike what I'm doing. He just doesn't usually watch the games that I play. We're both gamers, but he and I have 2 very different tastes in games. His favorite is Overwatch, and my taste runs more towards the retro stuff. Not always these arcade games, but I love other retro games too. And I like simulation games like The Sims and Stardew Valley, and that's just not his cup of tea. Which is fine, but I don't see him coming into my chat to talk anytime soon. But most people, ooh, it's a pretzel. I want the pretzel. Give me the, don't go up there! Stupid pretzel. That's okay. Hey guys, I'm doing really good. And you get into the zone when you play these games. Give! Oh my gosh. Britton, somebody knocked on the door. Oh, that was close. Alright, I gotta go get these. I don't want to lose the board because I'm eating ghosts. I know it's important to eat ghosts to get points and extra lives, but oh, they trapped me. And I do that sometimes, like if they're close by, but I actually find it better to just, get the pellets and win as fast as you can without eating them. No, if they're right there, of course I'm going to eat them, but generally I just want to win as fast as possible, get as far as I can. I don't know, how do you guys play? Well, there's at least 2 of you, I think, right now watching. Do-do-do-do-do. Yeah, and the bright colors, everything was so colorful in the 80s. Rainbows, at least for little girls, were a huge deal. I don't know, 80s are just colorful and fun. And innocent. I mean, I was a kid, obviously, so I hung around kid stuff, but even the TV shows that they would play, the sitcoms, they were made to teach kids a lesson, Oh, look at all that stuff. I did so good that time. I have the original Pac-Man too, but I thought I'd put this one on because I don't know, this was always I preferred this above this regular Pac-Man. But Britton, I smell McDonald's. Did you get McDonald's? Oh, yay. Sorry, I just smelled some McDonald's food, and apparently my son ordered McDonald's, so... That sounds phenomenal right now. Yeah, dude, you got it, man! I was talking about the ghost. My son had no idea what I was talking about, so I had to explain I was talking about the ghost getting et. So did you. Woo! Alright. Yeah, I know some people would just spend hours in the arcade. I think it was the late 70s when that was a thing. Maybe still some in the early 80s, but once the game started coming into the home, obviously, people stayed home a lot more to play. So, but yeah, I know that arcades were a big deal in the 70s. Hey, listen, man, you're gonna come after me, I'm gonna come after you. You in particular, I don't know why, but I'm singling you out, Ghost Butt. Which one was that? I think it was the yellow one. What's the yellow one's name? It's Inky, Blinky, Pinky. What's the other one? Inky, Blinky, Pinky, and Mo. I don't remember. Who was the other ghost? Inky, Blinky, Pinky. My son says Stew. No, it was, Stinky. No. I don't know who it was. I can't remember. We'll look in the next, what'd you call it? Look, Britain. They meet. Mr. and Mrs. Pac-Man are meeting. Have you ever played this? Oh my gosh, this is such an awesome retro game.
Yeah, of course.
Britain, I think I want my cheeseburger, so that's okay. But that's okay. But I'll have some nugs too. Yeah, even ironically, while we're eating McDonald's right now. When we were kids, we always wanted to go to McDonald's. That was like the restaurant, you know. So even that reminds me of my childhood. And this is young childhood. My siblings, my sister was 3 years older than me, and my brother was 3 years older than her. So I didn't end up having a lot of time with my brother because he was at that age. 6 years is a big deal. So yeah, he was just off doing high school stuff when I was little. So yeah, I did get to play with my sister some. And we had some good times together. Whoops. Oh, 2 lives there. I'm doing really well. So my sister and I had some good times. I had some good times with my brother too. It just, he was older, so I didn't see him as much. Okay, Pinky, you're after me. I see you. I gotta get these last pallets, guys. Come on, I want to pass this board. Why should... Ugh, I pushed the wrong button. I pushed down instead of to the right. That sucked. Okay. Why should a ghost care if I pass the level? I know there was a story behind this. They had to have some kind of story behind the cartoon, but I can't remember what it was anymore. Like, as to why the Pac-Man and the Ghost hated each other. In the game, it just kind of is. It's natural that Pac-Man and the Ghost hate each other, but there was some kind of reason for it in the cartoon, but it's been way too many years for me to remember what the reasoning was in the game, or the cartoon. Wagga, 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 wagga. Do you notice that the tone for the wagga, wagga, wagga is high? Oh, I ran right into him. That was Inky, I think, the blue one. The tone of the wagga, wagga is higher in Mrs. Pac-Man. I never really noticed that before, but that's funny. I want the pretzel. Do you hear the marching for the... You trapped me. That's not fair. That was a really yummy, salty McDonald's fry. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I gotta eat while I'm playing too. Anyway. Alright. Now I need to stop at 3:45 because I gotta go stream Sims. But I'm having a good time playing this. I think the highest I made it was level 6, so let's see if maybe I can get higher than that this time. I think you're going to escape me. Oh dear. Yeah, they're coming after me now. Oh, I guess they got mad because I ate some of them. Oh boy. Go! Dang it. I was trying to see if I could get around them. You know, I know there's a thing where most moms think that playing too many video games is bad for a kid. And they need to get outside. Now, I agree that a kid does need to get outside every once in a while. But I heartily disagree that video games are bad for you. They're a very necessary coping measure and escapism in video games. Not to mention imagination. I was always big into media when I was a kid. So it was TV, video games, movies, books. And they really did spark my imagination. That's why I'm a writer today. Whoops. Whenever I liked a show or a movie, it wasn't that I wanted to be the character that I really liked. I wanted to be myself with the characters in the movie, or whatever it was. I don't know if that makes any sense. But it made sense to me. I guess I was a pretty lonely kid. My 2 older siblings, they love to do activities and stuff. And when I got to their age, I just never really developed that. All I wanted to do was stay home and read and watch TV and, you know, do my thing. I was just a very introverted kid. So, sorry if I'm chewing in your ear. So I didn't want to go out and do activities. My mom actually had to force me out of the house. Why did I just lose sound? Can you guys hear? Britton? My sound just went out. What happened, man? I didn't do anything to the game. When this game is over, I'll try to go look and see what happened to the sound. The sounds are so much a part of this game. Kinda can't not have them. Whoops. Britton, I lost sound. Okay, hold on, guys. Let me try to figure out what happened. There's no sound. The sound went out. Can you hear me talking? Well, can you check? I just lost sound on the game. Let me try it again. Maybe it'll start again. I don't know what happened. We were doing fine. Yeah, it's out. Okay. Voice is okay, it's something with the emulator then. That's very strange. I don't know what happened there, guys. Sorry. Can you hear the game? Really? You can still hear the game noise? Oh, alright. Okay, well then I won't complain. As long as you guys can hear the game sounds. For some reason for me it just disappeared. I don't know why. But it'll help me to focus, I guess, without the music. But I like the sounds. Maybe my headphones came unplugged. You know what? That's probably a good thing to check. Okay, headphones. There. Woggle. No! When I take my headphones out, I can hear it coming out of the speakers on the computer, but the headphones are not doing sound. I wonder if my headphones died. Britton, do you think my headphones died? Do you think my headphones died? When I unplugged the headphones, I could hear it. That's gonna suck. I have to have headphones to stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Hey, we have another pair. Can you make those work? What? It has to have a mic on it. They're headphones. Well, I'm doing good in the game, which is awesome. But losing the sound kind of sucks. What time is it? 2:30. Okay, I lost the viewer. But if I take the earphones off, can you hear the game sounds? What? What? I wanna switch to another game here at some point. I can switch to the regular Pac-Man. Britton, by the way, oh, Pinky got me. If you haven't figured out, Pinky is my son. Well, that game went quick. Well, I want to hear it. See if you can hear this now, but not from the computer, but see if you can hear it on stream. Okay, hopefully you guys can still hear. I took my headphones off temporarily because I want to hear the music. But I'm not sure if you guys are going to hear it this way. And it's much more important for you guys to hear it than to me. See, the more I play and practice, the better I'm getting at it. Minus that last game, because I was totally distracted by the sound going out. Yeah. They trapped me. You're not supposed to do that. Britton, can you hear it on a stream fine? I'm sorry.
What?
Can you hear it okay on the stream, the sound?
Yes, I just told you.
Yeah, but I took the headphones off. Woggle. What?
You have to hear it.
Well, I want things to be okay for the stream. I just want you to see if it's fine now. But the microphone is on.
You need to plug your Alright.
What difference? I don't know what difference that makes. Okay, now is it working now? Can you hear me? Check it again. I just put the headphones back on. That's probably why I lost that other viewer. I'm sorry, guys, if you can hear me. Can you hear me now? I lost a viewer because... Oh. That's interesting. I wonder why the headphones make such difference. Okay, well, as long as you guys can hear, we're all good. Sorry about that, guys. I won't go after you unless you get in my way. Yeah, these fruits are so loud. I'm gonna need to eat here soon. Alright, let's see how far we can get. I made it to 6. Okay, so this is the game, guys. This is the game that I'm gonna keep going, like, way beyond level 6. I'm gonna beat my record. It's gonna be a great game. I wish I could show these to my mom. My mom, when we were real little, she would play with us video games, and she was freaking hilarious when she played games. I mean, she got so into them. She would, like, yell and scream. Well, not in a bad way. She wouldn't swear at it, but, you know, she'd get mad. She's like, oh, something wrong with the controller. You know, she just got so emotional. It was hilarious. She was so much fun to play games with. And I wish I could show her that I'm playing them again. She really liked this type of game. Now, she never got into the newer games with, like, stories and stuff. But this kind of game where she could really get into it and it, you know, you just, it was addictive and you tried to play. She absolutely loved these. Unfortunately, she passed away a few years ago, so I can't show her. But that's okay. I am convinced that there's going to be video games in heaven. I mean, obviously maybe not some of the darker ones, or ones that have sad things, but why not Mrs. Pac-Man? Why not Mrs. Pac-Man in heaven? I could see Jesus sitting down and playing a good old game of Mrs. Pac-Man. Because there's just nothing in it that is offensive. I don't think so, anyway. I don't know. I'm sure somebody somewhere has managed to find a way to make Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man offensive, but, or to be offended at it. I personally don't see anything offensive in this game, and whoops. Yeah, I'm paying attention. Oh, jeez. Well, alright, I guess this wasn't the game. Oh, I'm still going. I think there's going to be video games in heaven. Alright, guys. It's okay, just a little setback that I died once. Totally going to, going to go far. I will regain that life. So I'm not running so tight. This is the game, man. I'm so happy that there's so much interest in these retro games. I was kind of nervous when I set up my channel, that there wouldn't be a lot of people interested in these retro games like Mario Brothers and, you know, Pac-Man and stuff, but I haven't found that to be the case at all. People seem to really like them. And I'm very happy about that. As a retro geek, you know, it's good to know that there's other retro geeks out there. And I say geek very affectionately, you know. Okay, dude, you're in my path. You're getting that. I wish I could get that pumpkin, but I don't know if that's a pumpkin or an orange. But there was a ghost on it, so I didn't have a chance to do it. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, I was doing so good. Did I just lose the game? Yes, I did. Okay, well, that's alright. We'll try it again and see how far we get. You know, it's funny. I didn't think that my earphones, I thought all they were doing was helping me to be able to listen. But apparently, it affects if you guys hear me or not. Because my son said when I had the earphones off, he couldn't hear me at all. It was just the video game sounds. So that's interesting. I thought my earphones died and I was going to have to get another set. Because I absolutely have to have earphones to the game. Wonka. I should have gone to the left. Darn. Alright, you guys. You're going to all gang up on me. I'm going to eat you. Okay. Oh, that wasn't fair. Oh my gosh. Alright. We got it this time, guys. We definitely got it this time. I'm almost past this board here. I'm gonna eat you. I'm gonna pass the board. I could have gone for the other one too. It's so simple. You know, these games are so simple in concept, but so much fun and so addictive. Yeah, I remember for whatever reason, I had this on, I think it was a regular Game Boy, and this was one of the games that my sister and I would put on in the school bus in the morning on the way to school. And then, of course, we had to turn it off when we got to school and put it away. Although, man, I gotta tell you, I was sorely tempted sometimes, especially during math class. Oh my gosh. I was horrendous at math. I'm still horrendous at math. Sometimes even the simplest stuff just stumps me. And I forget some of my multiplication tables. And you know, when we were in school, or at least when I was in school, the teachers always said, you know, you gotta know this for life. And they were considered essential things that you learned in school. I have never once anywhere found any use for algebra or... You know, I didn't take... Yes, I did. I took Algebra 2 Trig my senior year because I was so behind. I have never once seen any use for those. I can see use for things like fractions and multiplication tables and simple addition and subtraction. But that other crap that they made us learn, no way. Not unless you wanted to go into that field, you know, and be a scientist or something. But other than that, who uses... Unless you're a teacher or a scientist, who uses algebra in everyday life? Really? I mean... They should not have subjected me to that. Yeah, my school was dumb. Until my senior year. Basically, if you wanted to be in high anything, English or anything else, which is what I wanted to be high in, you had to be good at everything. Like, I wanted to take high English because English was my forte and I loved English. And I totally could have done it. I was getting like 99% in my regular English classes. But they wouldn't let me take an honors English course unless I could also be successful in an honors math class or science class. It was the stupidest thing ever. Now, in my senior year, they finally changed it. I took what was called the Fine Arts, wasn't really a major, I forget what they called it now, but curriculum. Whoops. Where I could do, like, my music but I could also do like a high honors English. But that was the first year as my senior year of high school, and it really just wasn't fair. The only style of learning it catered to was the people that could do everything, and that just was not me. I was very specialized in what I like to do. But anyway, I don't... My son was pretty good in school. He was kind of good overall, so I don't think he had as much issue, but I was glad that at least in my senior year of high school they started changing it. You know, the kids are different. I know they can't cater to every learning style in school, but for so long it was just this very outdated, you gotta be good at everything before we'll consider you responsible enough to do this other thing. It was just dumb. Alright, I've got Ghost following me. Whoops, I did not mean to do that. I meant to go down and get those pellets. Ugh, alright. Yeah, anyway, I think schools really have changed for the better in that sense. But now with COVID, I mean, things have had to change again so much that there's so much home learning. So I'm really, really hoping that things will be back to normal soon. I know they're starting to get back to normal. The two little packs meet and fall in love and have little baby packs. I can't remember what his name was. I think his name was just Junior. In the cartoon, they had 2 or 3 kids, but there was a baby Pac-Man. And didn't they do a Pac-Man Junior at some point? I don't remember, but I think they might have. It was Pac-Man, Mrs. Pac-Man, and Pac-Man Junior, if I'm remembering correctly. Those are the ones they did. Listen! Ah! There wasn't too much I could do there. Man. Someday I'm gonna get past level 6. Alright. This is the game, guys. Of course, I said that before and didn't really get all that far. I just have to think in my head that I'm allowed to turn. Mrs. Pac-Man doesn't have to go in a straight line all the time. If I see someone coming at me, I can totally turn around and go a different way. Right? If I can remember that, I should be okay. Okay. Walk. Listen, you're gonna follow me around, you're gonna get at. Okay, I'm good now. If I get this, won't have to worry about them, and I can just get the rest of my pellets. So I'm good there. Yeah, at 4 o'clock, guys, or roughly 4 o'clock, I'm going to start streaming Sims 4. So if you're into that, you're welcome to join me. And Sims 4 is going to go around 4 to 6. And then after that, I stream Stardew Valley from like 7 till whenever. So if you guys are interested, I'd be very happy to have you. Join me for those things. And in Sims 4, I'm essentially playing me. So the character's name is RetRose, and her aspiration is to be a best-selling author, which is kind of my aspiration. Although I actually aspire to more than that. I don't want to just be a best-selling author. I want to be a best-selling author whose books are made into movies. I kind of want J.K. Rowling's career, to be honest with you. Though not some of the stuff that happened after the fact. Some of the stuff that she does now I don't agree with, but, you know, I guess every writer dreams of having J.K. Rowling's career, but to me, it's even more poignant because she was a single mom at the time when she started writing Harry Potter. She was working as a waitress, and she wrote the first draft of Harry Potter literally on a napkin from her from her restaurant. And it's just the coolest story to me because single moms, man, regardless of whether or not we had a hand in becoming a single mom, a lot of times we don't, but, you know, we have it hard. It's a very hard life being a single mom. And just the dream of being able to break out of that is, you know, that's a big deal for a single mom. I think it's a big deal for anybody who struggles, you know, as a writer. Writing is one of those careers. You just got to get used to getting a lot of rejections. And boy, do you get them. But as a single mom or somebody who just really struggles financially, the idea that of your books or whatever it is taking off and getting you out of this, it feels like you're trapped by your circumstances and your financial situation. It's just, yeah, that's the dream. Everybody wants to get out of that and become super successful. Yeah, if you haven't been to my channel before and you're just watching today, the reason that I have myself in chat is just because I need to do a few more things with my setup. Mainly, I need to get my second monitor to work. So right now, I'm kind of keeping an eye on chat through literally being in chat on my phone and looking that way. So I can see everything that happens in chat. It's just I can't. I really, really need to get the second screen working because that's going to be so much easier. That way, I'll have one screen for chat and the other for gaming. I have the second monitor. I just haven't figured out how to make it work yet. I'm not sure that my computer is actually set up for that. Because last time, I was asking my son to do it for me, and he said that he plugged it into the right place and it still wasn't working. And we know the monitor works because it's the one that he was using. So, yeah, I'm not quite sure what's going on there. I hope to get it to work soon, because it'd be so much nicer. What level am I on? I don't remember this pink level. I must be doing really well. For me. It's not hard to do well for me because I'm not very good at this. You've seen me going from one thing to the other. But so, if you were to ask me what my favorite game is, now it would have to be in a category, like my favorite retro arcade game, you know, or my favorite retro adventure game. You know, there's so many different categories. If you were to ask me my current favorite game to play, honestly, I think I would have to say Stardew Valley. Now, I love The Sims 4 and I play it a lot. But as far as addicting gameplay goes, I think I would say Stardew Valley. Now, I go in moods. I generally stream whatever mood I'm in, you know, to play. And a lot of the things I love are just old games, like Neverwinter Nights. The original Neverwinter Nights for the PC. That's a stream I did on my YouTube channel. That's one of my favorites. It's in the top 5, at least. And another retro favorite, Retro Fantasy Adventure, and this one is just so near and dear to my heart, is Quest for Glory series, which I also play on YouTube if you care to go check it out. Same name, it's RetRose YT. You know what? I think this is farther than I've ever gotten before. I don't remember this green screen at all. So I must be doing pretty well. But anyway, yeah, I play Quest for Glory on the other series. I think that one, if you were to sit down and force me to say a favorite fantasy or retro game, I think it would have to be Quest for Glory. And, of course, it's for sentimental reasons. I played that with my brother, you know, when we were little kids. So, they didn't give me an out there. So, yeah. Oh, I got so far that time, guys. I definitely beat 6th level. I don't know what level I was on, but... Alright, one more time. And then... I don't know if I can, change a game I'm streaming in mid-playthrough. Or maybe I'll just stop playing this for a little bit, so I can get ready for, Sims. I don't want my hands to get too sore. I recently got, some regular controllers, like I'm currently using a Super Nintendo controller, and that's helped tremendously. Because when I have to be on the keyboard all the time, it hurts my hands. Unfortunately, because, I spend most of my life on the computer, both with work and at home, playing games and, writing and typing, my hands are bad. They, I have, arthritis and tendonitis in both my hands and my arms. So it can be very painful after a while if I sit too long to play video games. I guess that's a good way to regulate how many games I play, right? if I get too sore and stiff, then I need to stop. But yeah, it's made a huge difference having the regular controllers instead of having to use the controls on the keyboard. That's something about the ergonomic controller or something, I don't know. They make the controllers, they make these regular controllers so that they didn't hurt your hands, you know, the shape and stuff. So yeah, it's a big deal. I wish, you know, I should invest in an ergonomic keyboard, especially now that I'm gaming and streaming, because it just, you know, I'm on here so much now, even my downtime when I'm not just playing or typing or at work, because I'm at work on the computer too. I think it would really help if I had one of those keyboards. One good thing I can say about the pandemic, and this is just a personally good thing, not everybody has this luxury, and I acknowledge that, but the good thing about the pandemic is that I get to, because I do my work at home, I can organize my work in such a way, I can organize my time in such a way that I essentially have 1 or 2 days at home. Now, I go into the office on Monday and Friday, but I can get pretty much all of my work done in 1 or 2 days. So, let's see, that's 3, that would be 4. I'm going to have, depending on how I do it, I'm going to have most of 2 days where I can do this stuff, and while I'm keeping an eye on my laptop to see if any work comes through. I don't know if that makes any sense, but it's working for me. I just have a lot of extra time where I can sit and game while I'm keeping an eye on my phone and waiting for work to come through. So it actually works out really well for me. And time, of course, to work on my writing as well, which is golden. I think that's a pumpkin, that orange thing. I was debating before, I thought it might have been an orange, but now as the more I look at it, I think that's a pumpkin. Because it has like a brown stem. So I think that's what it is. I bet you that pumpkin's worth a lot, because it's a bigger fruit. Pretzel, oh, pretzel. I have not yet seen the pizza come in the middle. That was one of the big draws when I was a kid. One of the reasons that we like Super Pac-Man so much more than original Pac-Man is that sometimes you would get the little square of pizza in the middle of the board. And to us, that was a big deal. Oh good, I got an extra, this is Pac-Man. Which I believe I needed. I'll go. I'm doing pretty good this game, guys. I feel like I'm doing pretty good. I still got a Mrs. Pac-Man down there. I'm getting some special stuff. I've ate some ghosts. Really, dude? Really? Oh! I didn't push to the right quick enough. Dang it. Oh! I thought that was it. Nope. Got 2 more. There we go. Woo! Look alive in chat, guys. Send me a hello or something. I hope you're enjoying this. I know it's Pac-Man. It's not quite as much fun to watch as it is to play, but, you know, it's a really fun old game. The classic. Alright, just run away from me. I don't care. I'm not going to put myself in danger to get the fruit. If it comes into my path, great. But I'm not going to go crazy trying to get it. Oh, I have ghosties. Ooh, but it led me to $1,000 apple, or 1,000-point apple. Wow, that was significant. Alright, I've decided I'm going to go after the ghost this time. Yes! Alright, I got all 4. Now they're really going to be on a rampage. They're going to be mad that I ate them. Well, that got really intense. I think they do get mad when you eat them. So then they really come after you. Oh boy, with a vengeance. I want that apple, but I was afraid I was going to get killed if I went down there. Okay guys, this is getting intense. They are really coming after me. Almost done! I've got... Oh, that was so close. Okay, I lied. 1 more. And then I gotta stop because I gotta get ready to stream The Sims. And there's always a little bit of maintenance work I have to do there before I start streaming. I have to get my Sims needs up. But I would love for you guys to come back. It's at 4. I'm going to start streaming at 4. And then Stardew Valley stream starts at 6. Now, loosely, because, you know, if something happens and I really get into what I'm doing or something, I might lose track of time. But that's the loose schedule. And then on Friday nights, usually on Friday nights is when I do these retro playthroughs. But last night I was playing Super Mario and I was having so much fun playing and talking to the dudes that do the speedruns Mario that I was having so much fun then and I wanted to do it again today. And one of a number of other things. Responsible things that I should be doing probably, but I want to do this. Responsible things I can do anytime, you know? Alright. For a second there, I thought my controller wasn't working anymore. That sucks. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. So I love doing these, this is the new thing for me, is the RetRose revisits, which is these arcade games. But I'm trying to figure out what retro game I want to stream here on Twitch first. Because I've done a lot of them on YouTube, but I want to bring that here too. Not just the revisits, these are blast, but I want to bring some more actual retro games that have stories and stuff. I could play another game of Quest for Glory here. That's my favorite. Neverwinter Nights, I don't know, maybe it is well suited to stream Neverwinter Nights just because I have more time when I stream. Neverwinter Nights is such a long game. So I could do that, I suppose. I don't know. I'll have to figure it out. I know that I want to do Paper Mario is the one I want to do. I want to try the Mario RPG that was suggested to me as a retro game I could do. I love Paper Mario. Oh my gosh, it's so much fun. So that's what I want to do. I don't know. Do you guys have any suggestions as to what kind of retro game I would do here? Are there any that you guys really love that you want to see played or streamed? If you guys have any ideas, please let me know. I'd love to know what you guys think. I know there's at least 2 of you hanging out here watching. Let me know. Not trying to be aggressive or whatever, call you out, but I would love to hear your thoughts. Whoa! Jeez. Okay, not doing so good now. I don't know, guys. Should I play another game or should I just relax until 4? We got about an hour. I'll do another game. I'll go. Ooh, what is that? It looks like a cinnamon roll. It looks amazing. I had a few fries. I'm busy. I'm streaming. That's the other thing I need to get off of here for. I need to eat. I haven't eaten. My McDonald's lunch is sitting here getting cold because I'm playing a game instead of eating. So maybe this will be the last game and then I'll stop and eat. Oops. Hey, you guys get too close to me. I will eat you, not you. Ah! Well, almost past this level. I still got one Pac-Man, one Mrs. Pac-Man. Here we go. Oh, that smells so good. Yeah, I'm getting hungry. I'm gonna stop after this game. Sorry, I'm eating french fries, so I'm being quiet. Any of you guys from Night Dagger's channel? Or were you lured in by the fact that I'm playing Pac-Man? I'm just curious. Night Dagger is helping me out. I can't remember what it's called, but he set it up so that whenever he's not streaming, if I stream, then my stream is going on his. I don't know what it's called. You guys probably do. But I'm so new to It's a Twitch that I don't know what it's called. But that's what he set up for me. So maybe you guys are from Night Tiger's stream. Anyway, if you're here, thank you for being here. I'm so happy to get viewers and support. It makes me very happy because I am new and it can be hard to get followers, you know. It can be hard to break out in this industry, you know, streaming, because there's so many people that do it nowadays. So I try to do good streams. I try to do quality with my gaming and try to talk about interesting stuff. Hopefully I'm not too terribly boring, but if you guys are enjoying it, I'd appreciate a follow. That'd be great. It'll help me, and it'll get my name out there. Whoops. Oh, I think I just lost. Okay, well, guys, I'm going to let it go at that because I really do want to eat my lunch, and I'm going to be back on here at 4 anyway in an hour to stream Sims 4. So I'd love to see you come out for that, to watch that, and then at 7 until whenever I'm going to be streaming Stardew Valley. So thanks, guys, for joining me. I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here, but I'll see you in the next video. RetRose YT signing out. Bye-bye, guys.